The elevator on the newsroom floor of the Post pinged. Then the door slid open for the Fearless Four reporters, as they had been dubbed, to exit. They were greeted with banners, streamers, and shouts of "Welcome home." Leading the boisterous crowd was the owner of the Post, Countess Anna de Silva, who hugged the weary reporters one after the other and whispered her own personal greeting in their ears. A mini buffet and a table full of assorted beverages beckoned. Ted, Espinosa, and Dennis headed in that direction. Maggie stayed behind, which could mean only one thing to Annie. When Maggie Spritzer, with her incredibly whacked-out metabolism, ignored food, it had to mean that she was truly tired to the bone. Or sick. Or even homicidal. "I just want to go home, shower, cuddle with Hero, who probably thinks I abandoned him, and sleep for a week. Can I have a car service take me home, Annie? Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep standing up right here. I need to sleep for a week. A whole week." "Anything you want, dear. Anything," Annie said, putting her arms around the red-eyed, frazzled reporter. "You all deserve the best the Post has to offer. You will all find a very nice bonus in your next paycheck by way of thanks." "Just doing our jobs, Annie. Guess that means you're okay with the series on the shabby treatment of our veterans. I think we shamed the current administration to the point where they don't know what to do." "When I read the last segment, I about went up in smoke. I had our lawyers go over it with a fine-tooth comb. They said we're spot on. Maggie, you know everything there is to know about me, and know that I am no snob. But that man and I inhabit social and financial circles that, except for the Las Vegas casinos, are worlds apart. I did see that he was in the Babylon once and instructed Bert to comp him, a friendly gesture to a visiting fireman. But I also instructed Bert that under no circumstances was I going to meet with the Donald. The man has too much bluster for my tastes. I do, to be sure, admire the extent to which he has demonstrated an ability to accomplish his goals, though I am not sure I approve of some of the things he has done to get where he is today. Now, he does have a most beautiful wife. Third time is the charm, I suppose. That's about all I know of Mr. Donald Trump." Maggie waved the comment aside. "Not a problem. All I said was that you were going to be calling on him and Warren Buffett to right this wrong that's being done to the men and women who give their lives for this country, only to find themselves on the sidelines when they need help. I said you, Annie, would lead the charge and put your money where your mouth is. That's what people want to hear and see. They want to see action. What they don't want is meetings of committees that have to report to other committees that require more meetings. They want something now, not 2 years from now. Donald Trump says the same thing, and so does Buffett. And with Trump's presidential candidacy looming, there is no way he can back away from this once he gets started. It would look way too bad to his supporters. You will take their calls when they call, right?" "My dear, I will run to meet them. I haven't exactly been sitting here idle while we waited for you all to get back. I've had my people calling all over the country for vacant buildings and recruiting doctors and nurses to help us out. We're going for a banner every single day in the paper. I won't rest until the White House is front and center on this. I don't give a fiddler's fart whose toes I step on. This political correctness has run its course, as far as I'm concerned. I even called Lizzie to ask her to check around for the biggest and best-known lawyers to join our cause. This country's warriors deserve the best of us all. Now, run along, dear. A car is waiting outside to take you home." Annie offered up a bone-crushing hug, then walked Maggie to the elevator. "Don't come back till you're ready. That means next week," she called as the elevator doors closed. Annie turned to see Ted, Espinosa, and Dennis walking toward